I can't decide what my favorite thing to look at is. Nature, my family, clouds, the clearness of water. How would my world be if I had been born blind? Would it feel empty? Everything to me is beautiful. I like to drive around while listening to music. I get distracted though, because I like to see everything at once. I like to see things approaching and watching people sing as they drive. I like roads with trees around, and I like to see them in the rearview mirrors as they move away. It's so cool to see where the ocean meets the mountains, the way the sun glitters on the water surface. The curvy roads, even on cloudy days I enjoy driving through them. The view's relaxing. Sunny days are always nice at the beach. The sky's blue and the water's blue. Why is the water so blue? There are so many beautiful things. Fountains and waterfalls are so interesting. The sounds they make and the way the water looks. So clear and so refreshing. If I couldn't see artworks, how will I understand them? Especially sculpture, since they can't be touched. And natural things like man-made lakes, they're full of natural plants. And how can such graceful things that reflect nature be created by such harsh, cold machines? Machines are interesting. They're extensions of ourselves. They help us create and destroy things. They're kind of frightening, aren't they? They almost remind me of dinosaur bones. It's strange how the construction machines can create soft and graceful, beautiful things, and look so scary. There's this ice cream truck that passes on my street. It's so loud. It's like the monster truck of ice cream. It's huge. How would blind people know what it was when they heard it pass by? How would I experience the strangeness of my own reflection if I couldn't see it? What about my shadow? If I was blind, my shadow wouldn't exist. It'll be there, but I won't be able to play with it and see it mimic my movements. I like to observe everything and everyone. I can't stop. I think time passes too fast. If I was blind, what would my concept of time be? How would I imagine the world to be? Would the world still be beautiful? My brother is a beautiful human. I remember the first time I saw Chris, I was 4.5. He was in an incubator with his eyes bandaged, and there was a huge light shining above him. And now, he's become a fine, positive young man that I'm absolutely proud of. I love him. My life would be strange if I couldn't watch him be. I'm glad I don't share him with anyone. This is my father. He's so weird. I always lift his shirt to look at his scar. It's so strange. Having seen his intestine hanging out of his body was amazing. My papa could have died. His face was green when he suddenly got sick. It was all surreal. I like watching him do his routine for bed, except when he starts acting immature. My dad works too hard. He still wakes up tired in the dark. He used to smell like celery, and he still gets that funny tan. I'm so glad he's with me, and I'm so glad he's so strong. Too bad he can't pick me up anymore and swing me around. This is my mother. She's beautiful. The millions of freckles she hides on her face, her eyes, her big bear-like body, it's so safe. I hug her all the time and bury my face into it.
Ay, me estás apretando el cuello de atrás. Quítate.
These are my mom's parents, my abuelitos. They're so fascinating to watch. I like to jump into their bed and watch them smile and hear them laugh. This is my grandfather. He likes to joke around when he's in a good mood. He loves music and he loves to sing, and he especially enjoys eating. Because my grandpa liked to eat anything and everything, 15 years ago when he was 75, he began having blurred vision. He went to the doctor and found out he had diabetes. He had to quit raising pigs and eating certain things, but he didn't. So his vision and health kept deteriorating. Now he's 90 years old, he can't really walk. He has bad circulation in his legs, he's got high blood pressure and heart problems, fake teeth, and he's about 85% blind. My grandpa's confusion and frustrations with not being able to see saddens me. The simplest things like putting on socks he can't do. He can't see his plate of food, and he can only see the sunlight illuminate certain things. Too bad all the saints he talks to at night can't really help him out. My grandma's hands really are like paper. You know that translucent soft kind that feels like it's gonna tear when you touch it? My grandma's 85. Her hands and her face are so wrinkly. She's got a crooked finger like me, but her fingers are way shorter and stronger than mine. I love my grandma. We're like sisters. She's so delicate and about half my size. I like to hug her a lot, and I like playing with her silver hair. She likes to do the dishes, thank goodness, 'cause I don't. We hang out, but sometimes she doesn't remember my name. She's got Alzheimer's, but she's got better vision than I do.
Le vas a lastimar la rodilla, de por sí le duele.
My grandma loves to color. She's getting better and better at it. She doesn't even break the crayons. She hates cameras. She's always covering her face when I stalk her with a camera. It's funny. I think it's borderline elderly harassment. What am I gonna do when I don't see my grandma anymore? My grandma hates bubbles because I blow them on her face. If I were blind, how would I know what they were? I like flowers. How do flowers form from seeds? How are they so colorful and different from each other? I wonder what they taste like. I'm glad I'm able to peek inside of a turkey. And I love how pastries look before I stuff them in my mouth. And the way the sun shines in from my window in the mornings. And all the different colored lights that shine in Christmas. And how colored lights illuminate dark rooms. And disco balls. I like disco balls a lot. They're so shiny. They look so cool. I like colorful, shiny things that spin. Moving, silent things like windmills. How do you describe that to the blind? How do you describe anything not palpable to the blind? Do they imagine things the way we see them? What do we do when we can't explain things? How do we explain things that can't be explained with words?
Dices loco porque me río cuando debiera tal vez llorar. Me dices loco porque he llorado cuando era todo felicidad. No me comprendes, me dices loco, solo te inspiro curiosidad. Y si supieras que hay una inmensa sed de ternura dentro de mí, si comprendieras que hay un secreto que a nadie he dicho, porque yo a nadie le hablo de ti. Si tú supieras y comprendieras, pero tú nunca comprenderás. Y mi secreto ni tú ni nadie ha de saberlo nunca jamás. Thank you.